Hey guys, it's Jeff Brown, and I don't know so much if I got a story today or just kind of a rant about something that's been driving me crazy. I got this new car, and we bought this new car about 2 months ago. It's not brand new, it's not that fancy, but it's pretty new, and it's got just entirely too many safety features on it. I don't know if you can relate to this, but this car, the car we traded in, had safety features. It had what I like to call the normal amount of safety features. It would stop if you were about to ram into something. It had a couple sensors around it, that would notice if you were going to back into something. That was about it, right? This new car is ridiculous. I mean, it does all those same things. It'll stop if you're about to ram into something. It'll sense what's out in front of you. But it's got entirely too many cameras. It's got several cameras on the front that are looking out to the side, the front. The headlights move with the direction you turn the wheel. There's all these different kinds of things. But the worst part, and this is the part that drives me insane, is the fact that it's got cameras that are watching me. It's got, I don't even know where the cameras are. There's several cameras inside of the cab of the car, and as you drive it, they're watching you. And they're not just watching your face, they're watching your head movement, they're watching your eyes to see basically if you're falling asleep or something's wrong, and you've passed out. Now this car, it has good things on it. Don't get me wrong. This thing will steer you into the lane and keep you straight. But this thing with the watching you is going crazy. And here's why. Because you could see I'm a light-skinned person with light eyes. What that means is the sun hits me, I get squinty. I have to squint. It's just the way it works. And I can't wear sunglasses. I have these prescription glasses. So I can't really wear sunglasses. I got to squint. So what ends up happening is, apparently, to the car, it looks exactly the same. A person squinting versus a person falling asleep to my car looks exactly the same. So as I drive along, anytime during the day, and I got my eyes squinted at all, it'll start out real subtle. And it'll go, beep, beep, stay alert. It'll pop up this little thing on the dash. This little thing says, stay alert, and it shows this drowsy eye thing, right? And okay, I'm alert. And, I keep driving, and it'll get a little bit louder. Beep, beep, stay alert. And I'll look down, there's the eye droppy thing, or the drowsy eye thing. And it keeps getting aggressively louder and more frequent. So it'll be saying, stay alert, stay alert. After a while, it's going off it feels like every 30 seconds. It's going off and it's telling me to stay alert. And then at some point it pops up this thing and says, take a break. And it's got this little coffee cup on there with little steam coming out. It says, take a break. It's like I'm driving back from the supermarket. It's 10 minutes from my house. I'm not going to pull over and take a break. I got to keep driving. So what I do now, or what I've found, is the only way I can, end up keeping this thing from going. And I don't know why. You would think, I'll just drive along and let it beep at you. You won't, because it'll drive you nuts and you'll start, getting upset about it. My wife, it's happened to her a few times, and she gets the same thing. She's telling the car, no, what's your problem? And so what I end up doing, or I've noticed that if I'm checking my mirrors, if I'm moving my head from side to side, it seems to not do it as much. So now I'm checking my head, I'm moving my head from side to side. I'm checking my rear view mirror. I'm checking these mirrors, and it keeps beeping. It keeps beeping at me. And at some point I get so upset, I start saying, I'm awake. I'm alert. What do you want me to do? So I end up just saying, I'm alert. I'm alert, and I'm yelling at the car as I'm checking the mirrors, moving my head, and I'm got my eyes wide open because, I don't want it to think my eyes are droopy. So my eyes are literally watering because I've got my eyes open so wide while I'm checking mirror to mirror while I'm yelling, I'm alert, I'm alert. And the craziest part about it is all these safety features are meant to keep me safe. And I guess from falling asleep, while I'm doing all this craziness, while my eyes are propped open, my eyes are watering, I'm shifting from side to side, looking at the mirrors, I'm screaming at the car going, I'm alert, I'm alert. Do you think I'm really watching the road? No, I'm not. A couple different times, I feel like I came close to wrecking the car because I was so concerned about this beeping. you know? And so I got to a point where I was like, this is nuts. Something's got to be done. So I start looking into the manual. I'm getting the stuff out, and I figure out it's got one of these great big computer screens in the middle of it. Our old car had a small one. This has got a great big one on it. So I get the manual, I start pushing in there, and I start realizing you can turn some of these features off. Most of them you can't, but you can turn off this driver monitoring system. So I turn it off, but it comes back on. And not the next time you start the car. Like it'll stay off for a while, but then it's like all of a sudden it'll be back on, you know, and I won't know till I'm driving along and it starts beeping at me. Well, you can't adjust anything while you're driving because that's not safe. So you have to wait. So if you're on some drive down the road, or like I'm driving to work, I got to wait till I get to work, stop the car, and then I can adjust everything. So this is what I'm dealing with. And it is getting so bad, I kid you not, I am thinking about selling the car and getting an older car that doesn't have these safety features. And my wife hates it too. And she's telling me, you know, that, well, this is ridiculous, you know. And I told her, I go, you know what's going to happen too? Just like when seatbelts came out, that's how old I am. I really remember shoulder straps coming out. When they first came out, they were optional. But then at some point, the government said, nope, they got to be in everything. And I told her, I said, I guarantee it's not going to be very many years from now. They're going to make car manufacturers have this. And I'll bet you that they'll make it to where you can't even turn it off like I am now. And I'm going to have this thing beeping at me. Either that, or I'm going to have to, I don't know, have some kind of eye surgery so I can keep my eyes open wide. I don't know what I need to do, but I need to do something. And I don't know if there's some kind of adjustment. Maybe I can go in and have that, you know, the camera somehow adjusted. Maybe you guys know. Maybe you can put a comment down there, tell me what can be done about this. But I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind over this. You know, and I haven't even, I think I made one car payment on it and already love everything else about the car. Good looking car, good mileage, good, nice driving car. But the stupid safety system that's supposed to be keeping me safe is making me lose my mind. So that's where I'm at. So anyway, I don't know. I hope you can put up with my rant. I'm sorry. I know normally I'm trying to say something funny. This is not very funny. This is mostly just irritating, but maybe my irritation is interesting to you. I don't know. If you think there's any value in it, give me a like, subscribe to my channel, and listen, I'll try to be funnier on my next story. That's my aim. So anyway, thanks guys. Thanks for listening. Have a wonderful day, and God bless you. Be talking to you soon.